Hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Geminis, what do they need to know? What's coming up? And there you are. First card out is the Queen of Swords, male or female. For Geminis, what do you need to know? What's coming up in your life? Whoa. What is coming up in your life, Geminis? Okay, let's see. I think we got enough for the first part of this reading. Oh, you have questions about your broken heart. That's for sure. Oh, a soulmate connection. We have some cards left for the second part of the reading. So, the overall energy, Geminis, of this reading is the Page of Pentacles. You have your mind on your future. You have your mind on stability, security. What is it going to look like in moving forward? How are you going to reach your goals? You're really looking towards the future here. Page of Pentacles. And then up here in your highest energy is the Queen of Swords. So this is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is your reading, Gemini, and you are falling right. This Queen of Swords right in your highest energy. So, one of those might be strong in someone else's chart too. But here you are, you got your hand out, you got your sword up. So your sword's in self-protection mode. Your hand is out, seeking truth, seeking clarity, and speaking it. So these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So it has to do with your future. You want to know what's going on. You want to know, you have questions you have to have answered, and you need to speak your truth. You need to explain what you need in moving forward. You need to know what they think, whoever this is. I have the Three of Swords next to the Queen of Swords and right above the Page of Pentacles. So I think your heart was hurt with this coming up. Your questions probably came from a broken heart. You probably now have more questions than you did before. There's three swords piercing the heart. There's rain coming down, which are tears. This can mean a third-party situation, but, let me just keep reading. I just need more proof than this Three of Swords. So, you're going to ask the questions. Your heart was hurt, and I feel like you feel that this relationship they may not be looking towards the future, and you are. I have the Strength card next to the Three of Swords. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. There's the Infinity symbol of intuition and knowing. So this card is telling me that you will find the strength and the courage, and to do what you know that you will need to do. So it will be resolved, and you will find the strength and courage to do it. To do what you need to do. So I have the King of Cups under the Queen of Swords. All cards are male or female. The King of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the King of Cups, this is energy of pulling back that huge cup of love. It's kind of holding it close, this King of Cups. This might be what's going on is the other person they may have a hard time showing their love, giving love, and loving. Some people do. So right under the Queen of Swords, I think you have questions about not only how they see the future and moving forward, but how much love do they have for you, How much are they willing to share with you? I have the King of Swords on the other side of the Page of Pentacles and under the Strength card. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius again might be strong in their chart. I know that Gemini is strong in your chart, and you might have Libra or Aquarius too. But this is the soulmate connection. This is, you know, who you're talking to. This is someone who is guarded. This is the other person. And so they are creating questions. Your heart might be hurt because you feel like they're just not giving the love that they should be giving. They feel like they're very guarded with their emotions. They're guarded in letting you know what's really going through their mind. And so you got to kind of like pull it out of them. It's like pulling teeth. This is just something you need to do to know what direction to go in life. I have the Knight of Pentacles under the King of Cups. They're not acting like they want commitment. They're not acting like they want a secure and stable relationship. This is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. It looks like the horse is standing still. It is moving barely 1 foot in front of the other. It's bringing a pentacle of security and stability, possibly commitment, but will it get here this lifetime? These are things that you need to know. This Knight of Pentacles is right next to the Knight of Wands. Very unsettled energy. This is them. It's like they bounce around. They're flighty. And they can run in and out of your life. They can give you hopes of fresh starts and new beginnings and run out with the staff of passion. They're just very unsettled. This is what's got your heart hurt. This is what's got you wanting to ask the questions. And it does. It's like you got to, you know, pull it from your gut, and it looks like you're just going to get up the courage to ask the right questions, because you need to know what's going on. They're breadcrumbing you. This is under the King of Swords, which is guarded, not telling you their feelings really. They're holding them close. And they run in and out of your life. They're just flighty. They don't feel stable. And it's almost like you have to beg for attention. All this, it feels like this all has to come out. Oh my gosh, Geminis. So, let's find out what else is going to happen here. What can we expect? Any advice is so welcome, universe. For Geminis. 4 more cards for Geminis. Okay. Well, I got 5. I always read if any extras come out. So, 4 of Wands, or the 4, sorry, can't count. 7 of Wands. Next to the Strength card, I think you're starting to become pretty cautious here, because I think they say things. I think that's how they're breadcrumbing you, is by what they're saying. They give you hope for a future, but then they don't never follow through. So you're very much on guard about what they tell you, and that's why you're seeking the truth. But they give you pieces. They give you little bits and pieces that give you hope for a future, hope for maybe even a marriage someday. This is the Hierophant, the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in their chart, your chart, or around this reading. But more importantly, this energy is being grounded. It's stability, security. It's about commitment. It's a very spiritual card about marriage, and I think they give you these little bits of hope that kind of, that's their breadcrumbing, and it just kind of keeps you hanging into the relationship. But they do hurt you. They hurt your heart, and you're going to have this conversation. You're very disappointed in them. You feel like they've kicked over your cups of love. You're very disillusioned, disappointed. But look, I call this the card of hope because there's 2 full cups behind you. So there is hope and love, whether it's with them or someone else. There's still cups there left. All is not lost for you. We have the Hangman right next to the King of Swords and right under the 7 of Wands. This is like staying in one place. It's you're really being enlightened. Your mind is picking up on things that maybe you didn't pick up on before. This is the card of enlightenment. And I think that's why you're guarded about what they're saying. And you're realizing how guarded they are. You're realizing, so this is making you guarded and very much aware and enlightened about what is really going on in this relationship. It's right next to the Six of Wands, which is the card for success in love. This is under the Hierophant. Now, these wands coming up, this is kind of, I feel like you're getting mixed messages from this lover, this person, that they give you hopes, for engagement, marriage, security, stability, moving forward together. But God, they're only giving you this Page of Cups. And this is under the Five of Cups, all that disappointment. This can be a card for Pisces because there's a fish in the cup, but the energy of this is really about getting a half a cup of love. It's half-hearted. It's half in, okay, to the relationship. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're not all in. And, we knew that with the King of Cups over here because they're holding that cup pretty close. And they're only giving out bits of it as they go along. That's breadcrumbing. Six of Pentacles. So you're seeing it. You're being enlightened about it. And you're feeling very disappointed in this relationship. I have the Nine of Pentacles right next to the Six of Pentacles and under the Hanged Man. Now, they could be perfectly fine just the way they are. They could be happy being single, but they haven't said so. They're just giving you little bits of hope to keep you hanging into the relationship. But I feel like they themselves are grounded and they themselves are secure and stable. They probably, have the home or house or apartment, a car, a good job, and they're very self-confident. They probably even have this charisma about them, but I feel like that's their happy place. And I think you're being enlightened and you're kind of seeing, hey, wait a minute. They give me these hopes that there's a future, but I think they're happier just being them. And that's why they're breadcrumbing me. That's how I feel. They were brought to you by your guardian angels and spirit guides. Now, here they are. And this is the Lover's card, the card for Gemini. So Gemini could be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But, and this is your reading. This is your card, Gemini. So there's your guardian angels and spirit guides. And they have their hands out. And they brought you together for a reason. You might have been lovers in another life. A very strong soulmate connection. This is what brought you together. And I knew that your soulmates could have the King and Queen of Swords here. But what is the reason? I think it's unfinished business. I think maybe there was no closure. I don't think there was any closure in your previous life. That's kind of how I feel. I feel like that you did know each other in another life. Well, a soulmate you always have, but I mean as lovers. But in this life, I think they want to stay single. Under the Page of Cups and next to the Lovers is the Sun. Now this is about fresh starts, new beginnings, lots of love, lots of joy. Now, I think that this was brought into your life with them. I think the guardian angels and spirit guides, you did feel that. This was part of your relationship until they started to pull back. They're pulling back. And I feel like they're drifting away. And I think you feel that too. I got the Eight of Cups, right? This is the extra card that came out after the Sun. I think they were only here temporarily. To, like I say, like fulfill a contract sort of with the universe with you. Wow. This is, I think they are starting to drift away from this relationship. not only them, but you are, because you're being enlightened. You're seeing things for how they are. If this is your reading, if this reading does not resonate with you, it's not your reading. Bits and pieces might, and that'd be fine. You can take what you can take from this reading. You can check your moon sign. I do private readings, so but if this reading is yours, I think they are drifting away from you. I think they were brought to you by your guardian angels and spirit guides for a reason, but only for the period of time that they are in your life. Wow. Let's see what the universe has to say about this reading for Geminis. One more shuffle. Okay. For Geminis, what do you have for them? What do they need to know, universe? Please. What do they need to know? It's right there. Okay. And it is card number 15. I see myself enjoying absolute continuing abundance. That's the name of the card. And I turn it over. You can pause and read it anytime you want if you can see it. But I'm going to read it to you. I choose absolute and continuing abundance, for I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe. And so by my attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. So this card is just reassuring you that the universe is full of people. The universe is full of the things that you want from life. And it's out there for you to grab. So it's not the end of everything. It's probably the beginning of much more. So, Geminis, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.